Okay, so I'm going to get to the main point of the reason that I made this TikTok page or account or whatever is really just it's to help like spread mental health awareness for the most part, because a lot of the stuff that I'm going to tell you, I'm pretty sure a lot of people have gone through it and nobody really talks about it, especially since it's like has to do with family issues, and people just like to keep stuff inside and keep stuff behind closed doors. But some family members, friends too, they really don't understand like the long-term effects that it has on people, whether they be your kids or your parents, your grandparents, whoever. So I'm going to talk about a lot of things that I have gone through in my life, and hopefully it helps somebody. I mean, this is not going to be for everybody. If you don't like it, I mean, that's totally fine. What do I have to lose at this point? Really nothing. So I'm just going to do it. Okay, so background information. I have a younger sister and an older brother. So it was us three kids growing up, and then it was also my stepdad, which is my younger sister's dad, and then my mom. She's all of our moms. We all have different dads, though. My stepdad, he's from the Midwest. He was a pastor for many years. I think he grew up Catholic. Anyway, he turned Christian. So I'm not big on religion, but that's what he identified as with his religion. My mom, she is from the South. She came up here with my stepdad, or my biological dad, sorry. He was in the military. His time was up at his base. He decided to go back home. She stayed here, and that's how she met my stepdad. And then they got married, and she had my little sister. I was the more reserved and quiet kid. Didn't really get into a whole lot of trouble growing up. Didn't have a whole lot of friends. My little sister, on the other hand, she is biracial. Her dad is Caucasian. Obviously, her mom is black. And she had, more friends. She just had the more outgoing personality. So, I mean, obviously she's going to have more friends, right? Or be able to make better relationships with people. Because I just didn't really, I wasn't that way. Which is fine. I was the only kid that wasn't that way. Both my sister and my brother both have hazel eyes. Now, all three of us have different dads. My older brother, me and him are both, we identify as African American, black, whatever. But he has hazel eyes. He's a little bit lighter, has a little bit of a lighter complexion than I do. My sister, she is biracial. She has more of an olive skin tone. I mean, my mom made cute kids. I must say so myself. Now, growing up, though, my mom kind of made it difficult because she would make comments to other people, especially women, that I was jealous of my sister because my sister was, she's olive skin color, but she's more, like fair skin tone, and then she has like wavy hair, and my mom, I made a comment one time that my sister's hair was poofy. I was a kid. I was like in second grade. And she took that and ran with it. I mean, she would tell everybody. Like, she's jealous of her sister. She's jealous of her sister. She wishes she had hair like her, when that was not true at all. But as a kid, especially in black households, you don't talk back to your parents. And so it was just something where I felt like it wasn't true, and it hurt my feelings that she would say that, especially to other people. And then she would tell my sister that as well. And it just kind of, that's how like the whole division in the family started. It started at a very young age. And I wish that it would have been stopped sooner, because the relationships in my family, they're pretty much non-existent, to be honest. But that's how she was. So in my next video, I'm going to start with pieces from my diaries. I mean, I've had several diaries growing up. Starting as a young kid, I would say first or second grade is when I got my first one, and then had some as a teenager, and then even as an adult, I did most of my, I call it therapeutic writing as an adult on my laptop, but I've confined most of it into one notebook, and the ones that I felt like bothered me the most are the ones that I'm going to talk about on here, because I'm sure that there's somebody else that has gone through similar situations and probably feel alone, probably feel like nobody gets it, nobody understands, so why even talk about it? I know that's how I feel. I feel that way all the time. Like, I meet, female friends, and they're like, oh, I'm going to go do this with my mom and my sister, and they're like, yeah, she's my best friend, and I just couldn't imagine life without her, and it's like, I have no idea what that's like. I cannot relate. I wish I could, but I can't. And so this diary that I've made here on TikTok is gonna tell that story. Like I said, it's not gonna be for everybody, but there's no sugarcoating real life. So